In this video, we're going to talk about the 4 tissue types. So let's start by talking about epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue, the general functions of it are protection, secretion, absorption, and excretion. These cells are going to be covering the body's surface, like they make up the skin, and they cover and line internal organs, and they compose glands. One of the things about them is that they lack blood vessels, so they have to get their blood supply through diffusion outside of blood vessels, and they readily divide, and the cells are tightly packed together. Connective tissues are different types of tissue. Their general functions are to bind, protect, support, fill spaces, store fat, and produce blood cells. They make up bone, extracellular matrix, blood, fat cells, ligaments, tendons, and cartilage. Those are going to be examples of connective tissues. They generally have good blood supply, apart from perhaps cartilage and the tendons and ligaments. The cells are farther apart compared with epithelial cells, and they're going to have extracellular matrices. So they're not just going to be made up of cell alone. They're going to have large portions of them that are made of things like collagen fibers, and in terms of bone, you'd say inorganic salts and elastin fibers. Those are going to be molecules which are not cells. Now, muscle tissue is primarily involved with movement. They're attached to bones and the heart and the walls of internal organs, and they can contract in response to stimuli. Now, there are 3 main types of muscle tissue. One is skeletal muscle, which helps with moving your body, which are attached to bones. The smooth muscles are going to be inside the walls of hollow organs, or really hollow internal organs, involved in things like digestion. Cardiac muscle is going to be the muscle of the heart, basically what makes the heart contract. Now, the last type of tissue we're going to talk about is going to be nervous tissue. The general function of it is to conduct impulses for coordination, regulation, integration, and sensory reception. Nervous tissue makes up the brain, the spinal cord, and nerves. And these cells in the nervous system communicate with each other and with other organs.